Welcome back to the channel, lads. This is channel chat number 10, 11, don't know. Just a quick one. Well, it won't be that quick actually. I've got quite a little bit to get through. So we'll start. Yesterday, me and Champion Scale Models, Scale Modelling, and Paddy's Scale Model World, I think I've got that right, Pat, went to Duxford, up in Cambridgeshire. It's a long way for me. I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and so today I'm a little bit bleary-eyed, but it's okay. We had a great day. We went up there to have a look at some aircraft, of course, have a look around the museum. We saw some flying going on, which is pretty good. There was the Hurricane flying about, the two-seat Spitfires flying about, pleasure trips, of course, the Dragon Rapide, Tiger Moth, Harvard. They're all up, all buzzing around. It's great, like a little mini air show. Fantastic. I mean, if you're local into the UK, you possibly would have been Duxford, and it's fantastic, isn't it? I think, is it the best one in the country? If it isn't, it's pretty up there. Yes, the best one is Shuttleworth, of course, which we'll be doing next year at some point. Although we have got to go to Hendon as well. We were going to go to Hendon yesterday, but Duxford takes more than a couple of hours to walk around, so we binned that off and went over to, stayed at Duxford, and what a great time it was. I highly recommend it. As you might be aware, I've been building the Airfix Dornier 17. We're into paint. I've got to get some decals on. This has been clear glossed, of course. Cleared with Tamiya X22. Just a little update, cheeky little update. So all we've got to do really, say all, decals, just a quick easy wash, and then undercarriage, and then we'll call it quits. I think it's just a quick build for the our little Battle of Britain buddy build that we're kind of going to do every year now. I think it's worth doing. It's fantastic again to commemorate them events in 1940. So I've got to say thank you to Adam at Crewkerne Models. So I did buy them. He didn't give them to me. He's supplied me with a couple of kits. I'll put his details below so we can go and have a look. Go over and have a look and support Adam in his relatively new venture of supplying kits to the modelling community. Oh, actually, yes, while we're talking about the modelling community, I should have said earlier about Paddy's new YouTube channel. You must go over and give him a like and a little subscribe. It's brand new. He's just starting out. It's quite mad. He's really eclectic. He builds weird, strange, unknown. Well, no, that's not quite right. Stuff. He's got a couple of reviews up of some really old Edward biplanes. It's like I didn't even know these existed. So he's kind of had a little review of them. He's currently converting an old classic airframes 109. We know all about classic airframes, don't we, children? But no, go over and support him. He's great. It's going to be great. It's just going to be a great channel. It's going to be totally unique. Please go and support him and Adam at Crewkerne. Right, back to these kits. How should we do this? Best first. Let's go with a little freebie. Jason, thank you, Jace. Gifted me another Beaufighter. I've got an idea what to do with this. I have already started doing that idea over there, but 2021 I started that one. It's the Revell 32 scale Beaufighter. I was going to convert back to the prototype, and I didn't get very far. it's not bad actually. It's okay. I mean the kit, good God, the kit's early 70s. It's raised panel lines, and I just got myself wrapped into taking the panel lines off, rescribing them, doing certain stuff. The cockpit, as you can imagine, is a bit. And I thought, well, am I going to rebuild the cockpit? Well, I don't fancy doing it. Do I buy that conversion or replacement set you can get, but it's quite expensive. So it's kind of stalled in a bad way. 4-year stall. So I think I'm just going to bin that off really. And that's where this one might come in. So I'm going to have a look and see whether we can convert this one back to the prototype. I've just got to do a bit of investigation. I did loads of investigation on when I did that, but because I'm pushing 60, I've forgotten it all. So thank you, Jason. We'll sort that out in due course. It won't be anytime soon, but who doesn't love another Beaufighter in the stash? I've got. Oh no, has it got that one? Is it that one? I've got the Mark 10. This is the Mark 6. Now this isn't from Adam. So this, you might have had one of these yourselves. It was doing the rounds, relatively competitively priced, shall we say. Edward Spitfire, we've all built them. Bit fussy, but pretty bloody good. Apart from the decals, of course, which we won't talk about. But the schemes, who said Spitfire's got boring schemes? Look at them. That's what draws you in, even though the decals are, unworkable. So, 30 quid for 2 Spits and Profi packs. You just can't go wrong, can you really? So, these are the 2 kits that Adam supplied me with. There you go. Oh, that beast. Clearly this is the Mini Art P47D Mark II. More importantly, Mark II. This is the Royal Air Force one, of course. Again, this is Southeast Asia. Absolutely ragged. So this is won't be yet. If you want me to do a review on any of this stuff, please let me know. There's too much plastic in there, but it does look fantastic detail. But it's going to be as fussy as anything. Really is. Again, I build really for the subject, not for the actual build itself. I know some people that might sound a bit obvious. So it's all about the subject, and the subject matter here is pretty beastly. But I think that's going to be quite a heavy build. That's going to be quite intense. There's quite a lot of plastic to get through. But leading on to the other one, which is the kit not the kit so much, but more the subject matter that is just impossible for me. It's just great, apart from Spitz, of course. Is that the Corsair Mark II? There you go. Look at that. Again, I will review this in due course. This will get a review because I want to have a look at it myself. And again, it's a bit like the Mini Art. There's loads of plastic, loads of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sprues and a clear sprue. A little bit of photo etch. More importantly of all of this is your decals. Cartograph, best you can get. I think this Mini Art's got Carto. Got a feeling the Mini Art's got a cartograph decals as well. I'm sure it's there you go. So these two kits, don't have to worry about the decals. Decals on the instrument panels going to be absolutely fantastic. This kind of is relatively, for what it is relatively inexpensive. This is kind of a dry run. I really want to do this in the Tamiya 32 scale kit, which is a bit of a dream kit for me. You'd think the Tamiya Spitz would be, which they are, but there's something about that box art and everything about that kit that it just seems, you know, it's just a dream. I don't know where it comes from really. It's again another intense build, lots of it, lots of plastic to get through. But at some point in the future, I will be getting it. Obviously, you can find it cheap enough, and I want to do that. So this is a bit of a dry run for that at some point, far off into the future, with any luck. So I think we've covered everything. So we've been to Duxford, which is great. Long day. Going to be doing Hendon soon. Biggleswade next year. We've talked about Paddy and his new YouTube channel. Go and support that, please. We've talked about Adam and Crewkerne Models, which actually now is my nearest model shop. It's 100 odd mile round trip. It's my nearest model shop. We've had an old one. It's been there for years in Newton Abbot and changed hands a few years ago, and it was never quite the same. And they've moved over to another town, and then they've quit. So, and there was one in Paynton as well, but he was more railway based than all this. But so anyway, so Adam is my nearest one. So if you want to go and support him, I'll put a link down below of all his stuff. We've got new kits, too many new kits. It was my birthday very recently. These were birthday presents to myself, which this has only just been released. It's meant to be out in August. And then obviously the Malta Spit was cheap enough. And the Beaufort was gratis, so that's ideal. Right, I think we're done, and we talked about the Dorney 17. I did ramble a little bit. This could have gone on a lot longer, trust me. I think that's it. So we'll probably see you on that, actually. That probably won't be too far away. Don't know. I say a couple of weeks, thinking a couple of weeks, but I've been sat there 10 days doing nothing. For one reason and another. So, you know, it could be 2 weeks, could be a month yet. I mean, I ought to get it in before the end of October, really, just to play with my own rules of this little buddy build. What I might do, actually, and thinking about, I'm going to leave a couple of pictures of yesterday of some of the aircraft that we've seen. Go to Duxford, it's great. Support everything with that I'm talking to you about, Paddy and me, of course, and Adam. And we'll see you on the next one. All right, lads, take care, happy modelling, and we'll see you soon.